New player.
Well, to begin this commentary, I'm going to have to try and manoeuvre myself right next to the microphone in order to achieve what I hope to achieve.
Raise.
Oh, God.
Call.
Come on! Oh, God.
I'm not going to even describe what he's doing now.
Well, sadly, I think I've got trapped wind, and it's still trapped, I'm afraid. Anyway, I was only doing that because I'm here with Rhinoceros, and I was trying to forcibly eject him from the room, but he remains unmoved, as all good poker players are. Look at that stony face looking across at me.
Call.
I don't know how to react. I think that's what it is.
Well, guys, we got a cash game here, $1-2, and we got some of the usual faces. Welbet, I see,
Call.
is in the house. She's in
Let's
this
see the
hand
flop.
with ace jack.
Good luck.
You've come across young Welbet, not literally, I take it, but you've certainly come across her in your
Oh,
time.
wow. I'll ignore that. I've played with her a few times. Yeah, not loads, though.
Yeah, you've played with her. That's
Yes,
nice, isn't
yes.
I fold.
She seems like a lovely girl.
it? She does indeed,
All
and
in.
you know, oh, ouch, wow. I mean,
I don't know how much this other player's
only
Tuga's got.
$55.
Oh,
I mean, she's
okay.
just
I was
putting
going
it
to say,
to
it seemed
test.
like a huge raise, but yeah.
Let's
There
have
you
the
go.
turn card.
Well, he's going to go with that ace high. Well,
Interesting.
out for a
And here's the
diamond
river.
and out for the rest of his money. That's how it is sometimes. So Tuga, look at him, out. And someone else will have taken his place. Smudge is in there.
New hand.
He's taken a few dollars off me, Smudge. He's one of those annoying players that when he sees me playing on PKR, he always messages me, "Hey Ash, do you want to play heads up?" And I was like, "No, you know I don't."
That's not very nice.
No, it's just like, you know, I don't mind, but it's just like, all right, I'm not that much of a donk. I am when I play against you, but look, just leave me alone.
Yeah, just, you should, that's bad etiquette though. That's
Is it?
Yeah, within the rules of the game, that's bad if people do that.
Yeah, well, stop doing it.
You
then,
don't want to be
brother.
challenged, do you? Just want
Nah.
to play.
Yeah. Well, Welbet's going to be thinking about this. She's a good enough player to put this hand down. I mean, it's gone raise, call, and a re-raise. Smudge making a little bit of a move here. Welbet's going to think
I'm-
about this.
Yeah, this is quite a hard
I
spot
raise.
actually.
I fold.
Well, I think is it Lucky? Yeah, Lucky's going to. I think basically shove.
Yeah, that's the standard play.
Yeah, I think so. Those
Well,
cards-
that's going to be in a bad spot.
Yeah, because is she going to be priced into call? Probably not.
No,
Just about.
I don't think so. I think his range of hands when he shoves here, assuming he does shove. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Again, I don't like the call.
No,
really.
I don't really like it.
Unless he's calling to make a move. But if that flop comes down low, he's going to
Yeah,
be all
because
over the
you're
place.
not going to hit a pair most of the time. You're
Yeah.
not going to hit a pair, then you just have no
And
idea
what's
what
he
to
doing?
do.
He's putting her on like tens maybe or
shot.
something.
Comes
See,
the flop.
that's exactly the flop. But
Yeah.
he's now going to check and
Check.
throw the hand because Welbet's an aggressive player. She's going to go for it. Smudge may have a little go. No, he decides to pass. On this occasion,
Check the turn.
Welbet, well, not taking the initiative really when it was, the door was left open, was it not?
Yeah, this is one of those spots where everybody's kind of missed. So it's the first person to take
Yeah.
the aggressive line is probably going to win.
Yeah.
Check.
Well, I just I
No,
don't-
Smudge might go for it
Yes, I think Smudge will go for it. He certainly has gone.
because
for it.
their hands to Smudge, their hands look exactly
Okay.
like what they are: ace king, ace queen type
Exactly,
hands,
and
they
he can,
can't.
he can
yeah.
represent a little pair.
Yeah, he can
You
represent
know,
loads of stuff.
yeah, and he's put enough in there now for them to really have to think about it.
It's a good bet by Smudge actually. It's enough that it looks like he's got like eights, nines,
Exactly,
jacks maybe, some sort of pair,
and I think the
trying to
thing
get
is,
value.
if you're
I
going
fold.
to call 64 quid with 10-4 suited and you don't hit, you've got to make a play. to
Yeah,
win the
in
pot
in
anyway.
situations like this where it seems like nobody wants to
Yeah.
win the pot.
I'm going to call.
Well, he's cool.
Here
Wow,
comes the
what a
river.
call.
Oh, that's a bad river.
Okay, and well, Smudge,
Smudge
is gonna...
might read it because this does look like the guy has got ace king.
Yeah.
And Smudge might just take the.
Again, he may.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's a good
you go.
check.
Yeah, nice check. A lot of players would have been tempted to
Yeah,
follow that through because he knows he has to bet to win it.
yeah. Well, I mean, I
Oh.
thought he might look at his king and think, oh, I could, I don't know, get value out of something.
Yeah,
Like, he's got
okay.
the best
Sorry,
hand,
yeah, he
but-
hit the king on the end, didn't he?
Yeah.
Of course. Okay, so he had his showdown value, didn't he? Machiavelli is wearing
I
I
fold.
think
I
a
fold.
Spanish top, and that guy is in all white, and this guy
Fold.
is in a fashion nightmare. This guy.
Wow, look at that.
This guy, however, is James Sudworth, basically. That's what James. That's the kind
James
of kit James
would
wears.
definitely wear that exact
Yeah.
outfit. I think he's got a shirt exactly like
Yeah,
that,
he has,
actually.
and the hair. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it is the same colour as
If
this
you could
guy's
grow
hat.
the facial hair,
That's tattoos of the
Fold.
level and standard
Cool.
of Paul Condren. That's more of a Vladimir Geschkenbein, and that guy, well, Paul Condren again because he's completely bald, whereas Welbert is looking
I fold.
fit.
I fold.
Anyone of the PKR crew ever got
Let's
off with
see the
Welbert?
flop.
not that I know of, no.
No,
But if I did know, I obviously wouldn't say anyway.
no. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how I always look at a
bet.
potential straight because I find it difficult counting up to 4.
My old
Cool.
housemate who plays a little bit of poker, he always used to have to count on his hands.
Yeah.
So he'd go like
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
I've
with
been
his
playing-
hands. So that, yeah,
I've been playing this game for about 17 years now, and
Okay,
I
let's
still
go.
do that.
you don't do it live, do you? That would be a bit of a giveaway. if you
No,
did that.
but I
bet.
sometimes still have to do it in my head. Well, tricky. I like this bet. But I think,
Yeah, I think Smudge is gonna peel one
Smudge is
off.
going to peel. I think so. He's a guy that kind of likes to see a flop. He likes to see a turn. He'll probably want to see a river. You know, he's one of those kinds of players.
Raise. I fold.
Make a
Interesting.
little move.
Call.
Guess there's sort of a bit
Here comes
flushy,
the
and he's
river.
thinking, oh, I've got the
Check.
best hand.
He might be trying to get, not really sure where he is, so he's sort of raising to maybe
Yeah.
define the other guy's range a bit more. Maybe he
yeah.
could get him to fold, sort of.
Okay, is that check
Yeah.
to get the guy off a 5? If
I
he
think
thinks
it's
the guy has
a
a 5
better
or pair of
5 or
sixes
all the
something?
pairs up to
Yeah,
a king, or maybe
Yeah.
even a king. I don't know.
yeah, okay. Well, there we are, guys. King Kong there. Machiavelli still hanging around.
That's Portuguese, isn't it, that shirt?
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Fold.
My
No.
extensive
I
knowledge of
call.
flags.
Fold. Fold.
Yeah.
Fold.
Pocket tens, a little bit like Jack's. Tricky
I
one,
raise.
both in tawnies and in cash. You never know quite where the hell you are with it.
Fold.
Fold.
It's kind of like you're just gagging to hit a set, basically, aren't you?
Pretty much.
All in here, really, in a call. Is that, oh, gee,
Call.
just
No,
a
it's
call.
just a cool. It's
Here
interesting.
comes the flop.
Oh, he 5x'd it pre-flop, which is a bit strange.
A check.
Maybe why the guy with ace king is a bit scared.
Yeah. I just would never be scared with ace king.
Okay, let's do it.
It's like banging
Especially
in.
not when the guy's
Turn
only
card?
got $82 or something.
Exactly,
Yeah,
like, what's
it's a
the
bit
point?
strange.
Check.
What do you know, what's your plan ahead?
I am
Do you know what
all
I mean?
in.
Like, if you think you had the best hand
I
before,
fold.
you still do. And
Yeah,
it's like, well, it doesn't
yeah. I
really
mean,
matter.
that's always a problem with ace king. It's when you don't hit a pair. When you hit a pair, you're pretty happy most of the time.
Yeah.
When you don't, you're just kind of
New
guessing.
hand.
Well, Welbet's still in there. Welbet, do you think Welbet has kind of raised expectations, or do you think she's fallen short, or how do you think she's done over the last couple of years?
Well, I think she's been a consistent winner
Raised.
as far as I know in the cash games, which is an achievement in itself. But
Yeah.
Call.
in terms of the tournaments, you know, you've got to get really, really
I
lucky
fold.
to win any tournament, and most people
Yeah.
don't. So that's it's hard to judge on the
Fold.
small amount of tournaments, the live ones that she's played. So
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
I've never got anywhere in a tournament. I don't think I'm that
I
bad.
fold.
Yeah.
So it's, you know,
Yeah.
there's
right.
a lot of really bad players in one tournament.
Absolutely.
It's not
Cool.
really a way you can gauge how good somebody is.
Yeah,
But I think
cool.
she's done. She's
Well,
done well.
I'm the worst of both worlds.
Here
I've
comes
never
the
been
flop.
lucky enough to win a tournament, and,
Okay,
and I'm a
let's
really
do
bad
this.
player, and I still haven't won a tournament.
Check.
Oh, look at this, Stiff Master with a straight draw, top pair, and Lucky John has hit the set. I mean, this is kind
Okay.
of going to get a bit messy, isn't it? Stiff Master
Fold.
Stiff.
I don't think Stiff Master Stiff's going to go too.
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
There
maybe
he is. I mean,
I
it's
just
Stiffy. I mean, I know the guy. I've met him a few times.
And
Do you know him?
he's
He's
with
kind of a nice guy.
Yeah, I met him. He was in Dublin actually
Yeah.
this year. Yeah,
He's a good lad. He's kind of funny.
I would have just called there and seen what happened on the turn
Yeah, me too.
because if the guy calls, he's got a better ace at least
Here we
every
go.
time.
New hand.
Yeah. Well, here we are, guys. There's fairly big pots to be won here. 1-2. DDCCC, my main man. This is a guy I've commentated on many times over the years. And can I just say very briefly what a wonderful experience it has been working for PKR?
Fold.
I'm only saying that because I think my days here are
Raise.
possibly numbered.
Oh, that's a shame.
I was going to say I've moved on. I'd actually say I've been relegated to working for Loaded Television now.
When is Sin City's returning?
Well, a lot of people do ask me this, and
Do they?
it may return in some form or another. I've been thinking about it. I've got a couple of thoughts up my sleeve.
There must be
so-
some cities you haven't been to.
Well, there's also those cities that I've been to which they've become far more filthy and
Fold.
disgusting
Yeah.
since I was last
There'll
there.
be some
so-
weird new
Yeah.
sexual things people have invented that
What's
you could
what's your
investigate.
latest sexual fetish side?
Oh God!
Come
Why
on.
did I even mention
Come on.
anything to do
Come
with
on,
this?
tell me.
I want to end this channel conversation as soon as possible.
Do you know? I think look, just very quickly. This hand's developing into a big one. Smudge has re-raised, he thinks, and DDCC sitting there with kings. Snurtman thinking about calling for a bit of value, I reckon.
I don't know what Snurtman's doing here.
Well, 9-10
Well-
with I know it's sort of pot odds and potential
comes the flop.
things going on. Not a lot there for him. DDCC really has got this nicely wrapped up.
But
Oh,
really-
interesting.
Quite like the way he's played
Yeah.
it as well, I have to say, because I think he knows Smudge, and Smudge is an aggro player, and he's going to be banging about 70 quid in here, or 70 bucks, something like that, I would imagine, to thin the field,
I
or at
bet.
least get a sense of where he is.
Oh,
76,
good.
there we go.
Good guess. Did you know that?
Well,
Have
do
you
know
seen
what
the
I
tape
mean?
already?
Do you know what I mean? Know my stuff. DDCC,
He's
yeah, I
being
love
mint.
it. I love this.
Let's have the
Really
turn
like the way
on.
he's playing this hand. Check it again. Go on, this is Rounders style. Well,
Hey,
obviously
Sheba.
he hasn't hit the nut
tricky.
straight on the flop, but I think he knows he's got the best hand
Yeah.
by a mile here, and I think he's playing it really well.
Especially given Smudge has been messing about in this game
Yeah.
so far,
I
so
bet.
he's probably
See, this
Seen that.
this is it. I think maybe I would possibly just double it up here, but you'd hope that he's hit the queen. That's the only reason I'd say
yeah.
that.
I mean, DDCC's only got what three? If he calls, it just looks really, really strong.
Yeah.
Probably does sort of have to just.
Call.
Oh, okay.
This is the river.
Well,
If it works, it works. If it
I
works,
mean,
it's genius.
yeah, absolutely great if it works. I think
Hey, Sheba.
I love his play. I have to say, this is
It
really
does
great.
look. I don't know what. I guess it looks a bit like he's got to Smudge like Ace King or a weak pair.
I think it
of
looks
some
like he's got
kind.
like nines or.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I love this play from DDCC. Smudge, I think, has played the hand okay, but I think he could have given up on the river there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably would have given up.
He even
maybe
has
on the
ace
turn.
high for a showdown, possibly.
God, DDCC's actually not.
I think this is just.
Surely he is
He's
going to
just
call, but I'm
enjoying-
surprised he hasn't snapped.
He knows this is going to be commentated on. He wants me to say, yes, you've played the hand brilliantly, sir. And I think he has. Hats off.
Passe.
What?
Oh my goodness!
What? No, are you kidding? But that's just completely shot everything I've said in the head
So you have.
with severe violence.
I have
I mean,
no
I thought he
idea.
had the plan all along. Was rounder style, check call, let him hang himself,
Fold.
call it on the end. Are you kidding me,
I fold.
dude?
I always think maybe he misread his hand or something. I can't believe. Maybe the graphics are wrong. That's strange.
I mean, I'm just amazed. I
What
mean,
on
I'm
earth does he think that
sorry.
he has? He kind of just has aces or jacks. Maybe what was the turn? As a queen.
I mean,
it
the thing is, I suppose it's one of those ones where it's like you fold it and the guy has
call.
pocket threes for the full house, and yeah, great fold. But I'm sorry, you got to,
I don't know
especially in
what
a
I was
cash
thinking
game.
of.
Okay, maybe for your tournament life, you could fold there and all right. But when you got cash and you could almost certainly
gonna
reload,
raise.
you've got to look him up.
Oh, yeah, I'm really confused. I'm trying to think what he was thinking by doing that, but I don't know. He must have, yeah, because it's Smudge as well. Smudge is
Yeah.
showing like he's capable of doing big bluffs. So
Exactly.
it's not the tight, really, really tight player that just has
Yeah.
aces there every single time.
Here's the flop.
I'm sorry, that's just bizarre. Anyway, enough. Let
Very
us move on.
strange, Very strange.
We got Sudworth lookalike there, Cabataggio, Machiavelli, is he as cunning as his namesake? Let's have a little look. He has the jacks. He has the
Check.
best hand. We got the all-in.
Check.
So we're basically going to go to showdown, I think, between these two guys. We'll probably just check it down
I
now.
bet.
It's starting to look a little bit dangerous. But
There you go.
not really.
Fold.
See the river.
Happy days. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. There we go. I've done it again. I've counted the straight in my head and indeed out loud.
5 cards in a row.
That's
a
it.
straight.
If you don't know the
That's what
rules
you
of
need.
poker, you shouldn't be watching. 1, 2,
Okay,
3,
you
4,
have.
5. That's the amount of pints I'll be drinking with Paul Condren after the show, hopefully.
I fold.
He hasn't invited me out
Fold.
yet. I was thinking, you know,
The big farewell.
yeah, I think
Fold.
so. Bit rude
I
not to.
fold.
There we
I
go.
fold.
Manners. That's all I'm asking. Just a bit of manners. Show me some respect. He started off the day really badly. This is our producer, guys, who usually when we do these commentaries, in all the time I have done them, we've done them on a street just down from Great Portland Street. So I arrived there on time, indeed early, and the building is locked. And I'm like, phone him up, like, where are you? He goes, we're not there anymore. We're at a different
Comes
address.
the flop.
I'm like, you could
Let's
have
have the turn card.
phoned me and told me.
Let's see
I mean,
the
it's
river.
just
Lead them on.
ridiculous. King on the end there for shaft.
That is highly unprofessional.
It is, isn't it? Just make it clear. I'm now a producer, a television producer, and I clarify everything. It's all about communication, people. Let each other know. Say when you've received an email. Yes, I acknowledge that. Thank you. I'm loving my new job. It's working with glamour girls, basically, the whole
Yeah,
time.
no, I've seen some of your updates.
Yeah.
How is it? Haven't you got a chat show or something coming out? Because you're
Yeah.
asking for feedback.
fold.
Yeah, I'm not.
On
I'm
potential-
not. Yeah, I'm not presenting it, but I'm producing
Yeah,
the show,
so
which I quite like.
have you got to decide who?
Yeah, I've just got to
Yeah.
decide the format, who's
Who
on
goes
it,
on.
and how it's done. And I like it because if
I
you present,
raise.
you basically get told what to do. Whereas if you're a producer, you just tell other people.
Yeah.
And my instinct screams if someone tells me what to do, I'm like, fuck. Do you know what I mean? Whereas when I'm telling other people, that's more comfortable for me. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I think most people are like that.
I think so. No one likes to be told what to do. Do you know what? I'm
of course
gonna
not.
can I go on a quick rant about this country for a second? This country, there's so many jobs worths telling us what we can and cannot do now that it's doing me head in. We're now being told by health officers or whatever that fizzy drinks are as bad as smoking. I mean, gee, cabbages are probably bad for you. They'll find that out in 30 years. Just give a dog a bone.
Right.
I just want to do what I want. Leave me and leave my body alone. I will do to it what I want done to it. And I would like you to do things to it
Oh.
later, please, Simon.
I
Play
believe you.
sharp. Here comes the flop.
What do you think I want you to do to my
Oh
body
no,
later?
God! Stop trying to reel me in.
As long as it involves aubergines, I'll be happy.
I bet.
Wow.
Okay, Jacks against the pair of fives.
I
Let's have
call.
the turn card.
Calls, rather an astonishing amount.
Wonder if Smudge showed that bluff that he might get.
I don't think he
I
did,
don't
you
think he
know.
did, yeah.
I don't think
But
he
maybe
did.
he's got a bad enough, an image, a bluffy enough image that
Yeah.
he might get
Yeah, quite
called down here.
possibly
I bet.
quite wise not to show it, but if he did, you
call.
could be right
Here's
that
the
that's
river.
what's happening here.
Check.
Oh, he's checking
I
it.
check.
Check to call, I think. But fives, I think they have showdown value. They do not. And another big pot for Smudge. Look at him at the top of that leaderboard. Nearly
Crushing it.
grand. Isn't he just? Snurtman, Welbeck, Fat Shaft, DDCC, Machiavelli, Ratelli, and is that tilt time?
Till time.
And Shadam sitting down with $100.
Shadam.
What do you sit down with at a 1-2 table?
Get ready.
200 usually. But these
Yeah.
ones, I think these TV ones let you buy in bigger.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy in for whatever.
Fold.
I think 300 or 400, 400
yeah,
I think.
Yeah. You'd want to go in for the
Raise.
max probably.
Yeah, I think that's
So
always
if you
wise.
You can win the biggest pots,
Raise.
lose the biggest pot.
Always go for the max, right for the max. That's what we like. Well, Ace Queen here,
Fold.
putting an insta raise in up to 22. And Fat Shaft. That's a nickname that's so... What?
I fold.
Folds? Are you kidding? Come on. I'd call that. Have you ever had your shaft labelled as fat, Simon?
Never.
No.
Never.
Sadly, me neither.
Fold.
No.
There's
Oh, would that be a compliment?
Fold.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I'll tell you what is a compliment. Our producer Paul Condren has had his
Carl.
shaft labelled 2 flutes.
Let's see
'cause
the
it's,
flop.
It's
Good luck.
so tremendous
Check.
that it's not the equivalent of 1 flute, it's the equivalent of 2.
I believe that.
I bet.
It doesn't make, really pisses me off. Do you know what I mean? When I'm out with him, I can see him
Turn
like
guard.
hanging, walking around like this Billy Big Bollocks. But he is. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just like very average in that department,
I
sadly.
bet.
Oh God.
I read your
I'm
book.
going to call.
Oh,
Your
did
Sin
you?
Cities
The
book.
river.
How
There was at least
Check.
one chapter just where he talked about your genitalia.
well,
Yeah, how it,
yeah. I
how
think,
you, what you thought of it, what other people thought of
yeah,
it,
yeah,
what you wish it was.
yeah. I think I liken it to blackjack, don't I? And it's,
There you go.
I think I say that I've got like 16 or 17. I'm not sure of whether to stick or twist. It's like that, isn't it? I think it's
But I
like-
don't know what. Hang on.
as in, if you've got 8 inches, you've got 20.
Okay.
And if you've got a sort of 13, that's like 2.5 inches erect.
Right. Okay.
Do you see what I mean?
I see what you're
I've
going
like
with,
got
right.
16, on a good day 17.
Good go, you have.
I see. It's a good way. That's a good analogy.
Fold.
What would you say you've got?
Raise.
I fold.
13.
Probably like a 15.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not completely dissatisfied, but
Okay.
it could always be better,
I
couldn't
like
it?
your honesty. Very nice.
Cold.
That's all you can do.
Paul Condren looking at us, our producer, and AKA Two Flutes, looking at us like a
Here's the
lion,
flop.
post-coital, proud, strong. Do you know what I mean? While we're like sitting here all insecure. Oh God, we got flush draw, 45% to win the hand, and pocket nines, 55 to win the hand.
All in.
All in. Well, you got to call this with the
There you
overcard,
go.
and there is the
Boom, there it
overcard.
is.
Here's the river.
Everyone was screaming at the TV then going, overcard, whatever. And then it hits on the turn. So, us. All right.
That's what Shredam was saying
Shreddown,
when that queen hit on the turn.
Yeah, I bet he was.
Poor guy.
Fold.
Jeepers creepers.
We have a new
Can be a
player.
very painful game.
Definitely.
But I think it's like that whole thing. I think that the poker has got that whole yin and yang wrapped up, hasn't it? The joy, without the pain, you don't get the joy. Without the happiness, you don't get the sorrow. Do
Oh
you know
yeah,
what
but I
mean?
think some people like the pain.
Yeah, no, I.
If the pain
Yeah.
makes you, I don't know, you're feeling something. If you're
I think
feeling the
I'll
pain,
raise.
you're kind of
Really
I don't know.
interesting. I like what you're saying there. My most recent Facebook update was saying how dull I found modern music, the whole Amelia Sande and all that. I don't know if that's what she's called. And I likened it to taking a tranquilizer, i.e., no feelings, lack of feeling. Nothing can be worse. Do you know what I mean? Either give me something I absolutely hate, like what do I really hate? Who do I like? Someone I really hate. I hate that
Okay,
dude,
yeah.
but I will watch it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
'Cause
know.
at least it's giving me something.
Yeah, I follow Gormsy Morgan on Twitter,
Right,
but
same-
because I hate him.
Yeah,
Even though I hate him, I need to sort
Yeah.
of know what he's doing. It's
Yeah,
a weird thing,
absolutely.
but you
That's
get
it.
emotion off him. You do
That's it.
feel that you're interested in. But
Obviously,
I
I-
agree with you about it, and that's the limit. You can't get away from it. I see it all the time. Everything I switch on TV, she's there.
Yeah. It's so like monotonous.
Yeah, I
to
know.
watch.
I don't like it either.
But I mean, obviously, I'd much rather something I love. Music-wise, that is the 1004s, or it is what else? Massive Tips.
Raise.
That's what I love. I
Yeah.
just love a good pair of knockers, preferably natural. Double D cup. If you're
That must be
watching-
quite hard to find.
No, if you feel enough.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, what I love as well, nice high heels. But I hate, but God damn you girls for wearing ballet shoes. How can they do this to us? Why would they do that to us? We can't bear it. Just please, make an effort. It's just a shocker. Well, guys, that is the end of the show. It finishes on a rant. And if you're a girl, put the heels on. Thanks very much.